Piedmont, Alabama, with a very special group of young ladies, the Piedmont Cheer Squad. And I'm going to let these young ladies introduce themselves at this time.
Hi, my name is Ellie Maddox, and I'm a junior.
I'm Kaylee McClendon, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jaden Honeycutt, and I'm a senior.
I'm Aspen Young, and I'm a junior.
I'm Amy Kurtz, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Allie Hayes, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Mary Claire Barber, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Anna Maddox, and I'm a junior.
I'm Lexi Ray, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Brooklyn Goss, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Leah Pruitt, and I'm a junior.
I'm Ashton Irehold, and I'm a junior.
I'm Ella Grace Boyd, and I'm a senior.
I'm Kaylin McElroy, and I'm a senior.
I'm Gracie Barber, and I'm a senior.
I'm Anna Terry, and I'm a senior.
All right, guys. First question I got is when I love to ask cheer squads because I usually get different answers. What do you guys think to people who say that cheering is not a sport? Anybody can answer that? Because you guys practice just as hard as football players and everyone else. I know that for a fact. Time and effort and you know, pour everything into it. So what would somebody say to that?
I would say like the physical and mental aspect of cheerleading, like if they're not both in the same spot, like when you're doing the same thing, like sometimes when you come into practice, everything will be perfect one day and then you'll come in the next and it'll just be like all over the place. So if you aren't united with your team, then nothing's going to work out for anything really.
That definitely makes sense. Anybody else? Huh?
I just think the mental and physical strength that it takes to be a cheerleader, like, shows that, like, how cheerleading is a sport. Because, I mean, I believe in most sports, cheerleading takes more mental strength than anything, more than football or baseball or anything else, just because all the mental and what you need to have to be good at cheerleading.
Especially when you do sideline and competition.
So you guys all do both?
Yes.
Competition and sideline. Okay. Man, that's pretty unique because most schools don't do that. Next question I have is there a squad out there when you guys go up against them where you look at someone face them that really brings out the best in you, kind of like a rivalry?
Yeah.
That's why.
We all have
Lincoln is a good cheer team, too.
Yeah.
How do you say Lincoln?
Lincoln is a good high school team, too.
Okay. Yeah, it's unique in the cheer world. It's a little bit different how it is. Another question I have for you guys. How many of you guys practice year-round, like whether it be gymnastics or anything on your lawn, or do you guys take time off?
A lot of us take
tumbling classes.
We stay in tumbling classes throughout the year.
But like even like just for the team, like from February to the next February, we're with each other.
Yeah, we're working
Every
football
day.
season,
Summer
summer
workouts.
So even
Summer
in summers,
workouts,
I mean, summers and everything.
Summer
Yes.
workouts.
And we have our cheer cams.
So take me through summer workouts. Anybody can take this. What does a summer workout look like for you guys?
Well, if you play different sports, you have to go to, like, I guess you could say real summer workouts, because cheerleaders have separate summer workouts than everyone else, where only the cheerleaders work out, but they do the same thing as the people that play other sports.
I got you.
So I play softball, I do track, so I have to go to real summer workouts.
Which
with
is
the
like
other coaches.
bench, military, power clean, squats, and then we have our agilities after that. And then once we're finished with those, we have coordinated running that we do.
But we also, like, as a cheer team, we work out 2 times a week in the weight
Yes.
room. We always
You guys actually lift pretty regularly.
Yes, we lift 2 times a week in the weight room after practice.
Who's the weight room warriors? You gotta have some out there.
Leah's
Really?
Yes.
Do you guys do CrossFit as well, or?
No.
They should.
It should.
Yeah. I know that's some squads I've came across that they kind of brought that in with what they do because of the situation. They said, you know, it helps with endurance and everything.
It does.
But these two are the weight room warriors.
Yeah.
You guys in there talking trash?
No, they just make us look bad.
They get after it. I like it. All right, next question for you guys. During a game day, what does that look like for you guys? Like, say, the alarm goes off, you guys start getting ready. Walk us through a typical game day here at Piedmont.
Well, we've got to go sell tattoos.
Yeah. First thing in the morning, the elevator.
Sell tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And spirit is spirit.
Those are the new thing.
Yeah.
Like we had in the 80s.
Yeah.
I remember my brother used to, I didn't know this till he does. That's awesome, go ahead.
And then
So what time are we talking?
like
Seven.
seven,
Yeah.
we need.
So you guys don't meet for breakfast or anything?
Well,
After.
Girl,
we
no,
usually
we
go get
don't.
breakfast, check
I
in.
don't.
After
Okay,
tattoos, and then we go to school during second period.
okay. So you guys are preparing everything early, you eat
Yes.
breakfast, and then go to school, all right, then what happens?
And then pep rallies.
What time is that?
Around
take place?
2:30.
So it's right before school's out.
Yes.
Now, do you guys do them outside now?
Yes.
That's COVID and stuff like that? Okay. So yeah, so then, here's the big question. So at 2:30, pep rally starts. Walk us through a typical pep rally, what that looks like.
We
start with a
National
song. We do our player of the week every week. We get football player gets player of the week, and then we give their trophies, and then we always like to play different games to get people.
We have a
Our
different,
captains.
we have a
do
different
too.
performance.
Yeah, we perform every
They
week.
change it weekly?
Usually
Yes.
it's
We usually have a different dance that we do, or
We
cheer
do
that
some
we
cheers.
do.
A
skit.
A skit.
Yeah.
Sometimes we
Like in
incorporate.
college?
Yes,
No.
After their mascot.
I can't see this. Y'all do a comedy skit.
Our
Our
mascots. Our mascots.
No, and then our Glencoe.
What was that?
We did a Glencoe skit,
Kind of.
it was like
Kinda.
Glencoe
Cheer
cheer
tryouts.
tryouts. And we were.
Thanks.
That was beautiful.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
I don't want to ask anybody to demonstrate it, but it was this our perfect formation we got right here. So then, here's the big question. So then, pep rally's over, so then you got the downtime from, let's say it's a home game, which there's no driving involved. So then you got downtime from, let's say, 3 till,
About
5:30.
5:30.
You guys have got to be here at 5:30.
Yes.
Then,
We
walk us
eat
through that.
before the game.
We
got
pre-game.
pregame.
Yeah,
Pre-game
Yes,
meal.
sir. With the school or like on your
No,
own?
just
As
the
a
cheer
team.
team.
Yeah, the parents usually provide food for us to
Gotcha.
eat before we cheer.
You go to someone's house or you guys?
No, we eat it here.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing. So then 5:30, meal's over, all right, then what?
We get everything we need for the game, our flags, our pom-poms, our megaphones, our signs.
T-shirts, football.
Oh, yeah,
shirts.
t-shirt,
run
through
We all get them on the field and
We set everything
prepare for the game to start.
Victory line.
Run
Yeah,
through-
we have to
yes.
run the sign together.
All right, then game starts. We know you guys are, busy obviously through that. Then the game ends. What does that look like? Because I know you guys probably don't just go straight home.
Yeah.
We usually go eat somewhere.
First, we go and we clean up where
Oh,
our
yeah.
field was.
Yeah.
Where
We
we
sit on the field, we get our run through sign, we pack
Get
it
up all the
up, we
trash,
lay it
all the
out in the gym most times, and then after we all, mostly all of us go out to eat with like all players and other students at our school, and we all just.
Where's you guys' favorite spot on Fridays to eat?
It's always different.
It's
It's
different.
always everybody.
Like
You go a lot.
It's either
Shells.
Shells downtown is a good one.
Huddle House.
Shell's still
Jack's. Yeah, we went there last week.
Yeah. Is her back part open?
Yeah,
Yes.
but we went inside the restaurant.
I got you. That's a real good place.
And then Huddle House is always a good one.
Yeah.
So you guys, what time do you guys usually get home?
Around 11, 12.
So you're
No.
basically up from 6, basically working
Yeah.
in some format from 6 to 11.
Yes.
And then what time are we up on Saturday?
Oh, I was really late. I'm looking at like 12 o'clock. We don't have practice. I'm sleeping
we don't have
in.
practice.
Yeah.
Saturday?
We have before, but
I didn't
we
do
did
work
this.
I'll let you do that.
Only if you do that.
Oh, yeah, do that.
I'm just kidding. So, man, you guys go from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's crazy. It's insane. That's a long work day. Really good. Now, how much different is that with basketball? How do you guys choose who goes to the basketball games? Because not everybody does every time.
So we, like, as a team, say if it was a home game, all of us would cheer, but since COVID happened, like, say we have 16, there would be like 3 groups of 8 or something like that, and we would all like somehow get together or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
4 groups
rotate?
of 4 groups of 4
Yeah,
rotate.
And then
every week.
it like rotates each game. Like there'll be a blue group, a gold group, and a white group, and then like each group is different each game.
And a captain will be with each group that there is.
Do you guys go to like Jackson or something with the host squad?
Yes.
goes?
For the whole squad,
Yeah,
we have
for
to
the
get
county
it for
tournament, the whole squad goes to cheers.
Okay, that's awesome. I always wondered how you guys broke that up. I know it's usually different. Now we got to get into the funny questions. Who is the class clown of the group?
Amy.
You? Yes. Is that true? Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Who is the hardest worker? Who really puts everything they got into it?
Probably Taylor.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. As a whole team,
As a whole
I
team,
think
we
we
all
put in
have
a
hard
lot
work.
of work as a whole team.
Yeah, I believe everyone puts their all into everything that we do.
Okay. Who drives your coaches craziest?
Everybody.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
It's a job.
We're all going to get this done, my friend. So everybody they all drive me crazy. Is that correct? All right. Next question. Who is the most coachable, easiest coach young lady on the team? Coach, you met her.
Not Mary.
Mary.
Our flyers are really.
All the
I
flyers
call her
are
our name
flyers.
are really great.
So all the ladies in the middle.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is that for Ellie?
Yeah.
She's not coachable, you say?
No.
All right. So let me ask another good question here. Who has the most school spirit?
Ooh. Allie's always goes.
Allie always goes.
She's
always
always
dress up good.
So she like, if she wasn't a cheerleader, would like.
We would
Oh,
pick
she
her
could.
up.
Yeah.
She would run the student
She'd run our student section. She was so good.
Piedmont don't hardly ever lose games, so how is it if you guys ever lose a game?
We don't
It's
know how to
sad.
handle
We
it.
don't know how to
Like, to be completely honest,
We're so
I
we
cried.
don't know how to cheer.
Oh yeah, we don't know
We're
how to
losing.
do it.
We're like shocked.
Really bad.
But we still, it sounds bad, but like,
Well, it's true.
we're still in like, we're
The
still in
game.
there, we're still consistent of cheering and
Well, we
we're still
gotta get
trying to cheer
down.
on the team, but
It's
like,
so rare
it
for
feels
Piedmont to
different.
lose, I wonder how.
I feel like everybody's just shocked at one point.
Yeah, everyone gets shocked.
What
It's
just
mad.
happened? Like, this is really happening. It's
Yeah,
not.
the media is the same way, everybody's like, what?
Yeah.
Our fans react like
No,
that.
but
Yeah.
our jaws are like, everyone's like,
Yeah.
everyone's
We're in
faces
shock.
will be like,
Everyone's just so mad.
No doubt.
And that ride home is so
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Silent.
Yeah, do you guys travel together on the bus?
No, we have to ride
we
with
drive
parents.
separately.
Oh, okay.
You know, our parents are mad too.
Oh, yeah. So
We
mad.
can't do
Yeah,
anything.
because most of you guys are all like, from Piedmont, correct?
Yes.
And have been here born and raised. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that is pretty
Just
shocking.
about.
Let's see, another good question. Who is the best tumbler?
Lexi. Ask her, Lexi.
Y'all are both good.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
They were
They're
gymnasts.
gymnasts.
Yeah, they were both gymnasts.
Really?
Yes.
For 5 years.
Yeah. Well, how many years?
I competed for 7 years.
Oh, I'm sure she'd kill it. Y'all ever had other girls in school try to show you up and then it didn't work out to them?
If
I
you
think
know
everybody
that,
knows
Some at some
Yeah, everyone
basketball
knows.
games, like they'll like
Oh,
during
yeah, like during timeouts.
timeouts,
Yeah.
they'll tumble and be like, Lacey, go,
Lacey,
go,
go,
go."
go.
And then we'll go show them up.
Yeah, she just wanted to sit back and drink her Dr. Pepper. I got this. No, I've seen that, especially like we were talking like JSU, Jacksonville, those basketball games when they're that's pretty exciting.
Yes.
those are usually when the best cheer rivalries go.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, how intense is the basketball games right here? Because you guys are very good at basketball as well.
We
We're talking
We're
about
pretty
it.
into it. We're into it.
Our basketball student section.
Yeah,
Our
our
section.
section.
They're
For
great.
anyone that
Sections
doesn't
up, we're up.
do basketball
Yeah.
that plays football is in the student section.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
So it's full
Yeah.
with all the football players.
Yeah,
in
'cause,
it.
I mean, the city of Piedmont is very huge, man. Like as far as support for the team and the school, and I mean, they've always been like that. So I've been to a few basketball games here. It's very exciting. Now I'll let each one of you guys say something before we shut it down. And we'll start right over here. That way everybody's gonna talk. What's it been like just cheering for Piedmont in general? Seeing all the, your basketball team's good, your football team's good, you're in a great school. What's it been like growing up cheering for Piedmont?
I feel like it's different for everyone, but for me, I love cheering. I've loved cheering since I was a little kid.
It's good.
It's just been really fun because we've all got a really good support system, and cheering for a winning team is fun. How can it not be?
Well, this is my first year, so I mean, I love it so far. It's the best cheer team I've been on. So thank y'all. Well, it's really fun because like not many people like we don't have like a ton of people that cheer. So like I feel like we get to experience something that like no one else in the school does with cheering.
Absolutely.
And I feel like we're all really close, and so it makes everything even more fun having so many friends by your side and cheering for such a great team.
Yeah.
It's very fun, and I love that like we all get to cheer together. I mean, cheer is fun alone, but with all of us like cheering together, it makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, the bond we have is very fun to cheer with.
It's definitely an uplifting experience. Like, I don't know. It's just
And
fun.
I'm
I just feel like, especially on Friday nights and at basketball, like we get to see the whole town come together and cheer on our team. Like collectively, everybody always roots for Piedmont, and it's always easy to cheer on a winning team.
I think the best part is it just like cheering makes us so much more closer and like the memories. I love it. That's how much fun.
I fell in love with it when I was younger. When first time I stepped on the mat, I was in love. You create such close bonds with one another, with your coaches, with your team, with the boys on the field, boys on the court, girls on the court, anyone. You just create a bond with all of them with your school.
Yeah, the bond we created is like really good, and then cheering with like all my best friends is like one of the best parts. And then stepping on the field on Friday nights is just—it's like I don't know, that experience is just like the best thing in the world.
I think like the way Piedmont's community works and like how everyone if you see somebody you know them at a football game, that just makes cheering for Piedmont like 10 times better because there's nothing like different than like walking on that field, being on Friday nights, just seeing like all the crowd, and even here at a basketball game, nothing beats it.
I would just say like how united we are, and like the fact that we all get to stand on the field together and cheer on Piedmont is like one of the best honors that we'll ever have. And we're the only people in the school that get to do it, so it's like just a really good experience, and how our community comes together. Like just the community in general is united, and over the past year or so, like the cheer team has gotten closer, and it's just been really good. So.
Well, I've cheered with most of these girls since like 7th or 8th grade, so for it to be like my last year, I wouldn't have wanted to cheer anywhere else. So for Piedmont, it's a great place, a great school to go to, and a great place to with me just being my second year cheering and being welcomed by all of them and the whole school and community, a very great honor to. It's so fun being here. Like it's easy. I love it here. I would have not changed it for the world.
You guys seem to be pretty close. You guys are well spoken as well. About, well, I'll say 100% of the cheerleading teams I met until you guys. You've got one or two that absolutely just can't talk. They're so shy, they won't do it. But all you guys spoke really well. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day. I'm sure you guys got stuff to do, so I'm going to let you guys carry on. We'll have this video up for you very soon. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.